campers. Today we're going to do another little instalment of my Quickfire Questions and Assumptions challenge thingy. Let's do a few more questions.
Yay!
What have you got for me this time?
Your YouTube channel will end after 6 months.
It's been 6 months, hasn't it, already?
By the time you upload this, it will be 6 months, yeah. So
yeah. Beat that one already.
why isn't your boyfriend in your videos?
Because I don't have one.
He's non-existent.
He's invisible. Look, he's in all of them. He's here.
Who is your worst enemy?
My worst enemy knows exactly who they are. Hello. I am my own worst enemy.
You are a personality vacuum. You're not Claudia Winkleman, I'm sorry.
I was going to say somebody's been watching too much telly there.
Head and Shoulder shampoo!
Is a personality vacuum someone who's got no personality, or somebody that absorbs everyone else's personality to make it look like they've got one?
I'm gonna Google this, I don't really know.
Well, they're basically trying to tell me I've got no personality. Who do you think wrote this one? Was it my husband?
Someone who is empty inside, thus creating emotional suction and consuming the energy of those nearby.
No, I'm not a personality vacuum. I've got my own personality, thanks.
I want to start calling you Claudia Winkleman.
I'm not a dementor. Personality vacuums, honestly. Oh, some of these questions really do make me laugh.
You wanted to be married with children by now.
I'm 23. No, I wanted to be like, go out and live my life. 33, maybe, but not 23.
You want a man who pays you away for you.
No. I want a man that I can go halves with, not that buys like everything for me so that I'm permanently reliant on him. I am financially independent and quite proud of that, and that's something I want to maintain, like if I ever get into like a serious relationship or get married, basically. Some people that I've dated really don't like that idea and like want to be able to buy everything for me, and it's like, oh, I'm grateful that you kind of want to do that, but I don't want you to do it. I want to do it myself. And it's not me wanting to sound ungrateful, but that's just me. I like my own little bit of independence, and going halves on things in my book's fine, right?
You lived on pot and noodles at uni.
Nope, I cooked everything from scratch. I owned a slow cooker. Everything got boned in the slow cooker, and I made all sorts of things from pasta bakes and stir fries to stews and soups and curries and all sorts. So no, I cooked my way through uni.
Last gig.
2018. Somewhere down there is my purse. I still have the ticket.
You see, I give you your purse, but I cannot sell it. I can say, never mind. The big box is in the way.
I actually have the ticket for it still. And I remember it because it was the 9th of November 2017, and I still have the ticket in here somewhere. She says, leafing through all the receipts. Oh, please tell me this is it. And it was at the Portsmouth Guildhall. My address might be on there to go through and delete that.
Conveniently, just a huge sticker over it that says censored.
And yes, my last concert on Thursday, the 9th of November 2017 at 7 o'clock at the Portsmouth Guildhall was Midjaw, The Christians and Altered Images. I think some of you might not quite know who these are. Midjaw and his band Electronica, as they are now. Midjaw used to be the frontman of Ultravox after John Fox. The Christians, not really sure who they are. I wasn't really there to see them. I was there for Midge, Dura and Electronica. Altered Images, Claire Grogan. I could be happy, I could be happy. That song. They're quite 80s kind of, 80s new wave romantic-y kind of things. But yeah, this is the ticket. That was my last gig. And it stays in my purse.
You listen to classical music.
If classical music includes stuff by Murray Gold, then yeah,
Instrumental.
I do. I don't listen to stuff like Beethoven, Mozart, that sort of thing. It really isn't my cup of tea at all, but like movie soundtracks. So Murray Gold did stuff like the Doctor Who from 2005 to 2017, and all the soundtracks for that, and I really like that kind of music, so I listen to that. If that counts as classical, then yeah. I do also like what's the song called? In Star Trek Beyond, when they've got the Enterprise and they take Jailer's stereo and blast the music out on the radio. Beastie Boys, that's the one. If classical music is Beastie Boys, as McCoy thought it was in Star Trek Beyond, then yeah, classical music.
You own tons of books.
Yes, I have like how many shelves? 1, 2, 3 shelves full there, and there's more on the shelves over there.
I have 7 shelves of
There's more
books.
downstairs, and I have a box full under there. So yeah, I probably own a fair few hundred books.
Got your own library now.
What's wrong with that? I read them all.
Why don't you wear contacts?
Well, I tried them, but because I only really need my glasses for distance, if I'm reading or something, then I take them off. They just didn't work for me because the opticians always insisted on giving me single vision lenses. And obviously, if I'm trying to read, which I do a lot of the time, then I need to be like, out here with a book, and it doesn't really work. So I just kind of give up with them. I'd like to try them again though. But obviously I think I might need a multifocally type of lens. It just depends on which optician I get and whether they decide single vision only.
What is your worst cooking mishap?
I once was trying to make a jacket potato in a microwave and I set it on fire.
Yes, I
Stunk
remember
out
that.
the kitchen.
January 2018.
Like literally it was inside the microwave and I pulled it out and the bottom of it was smouldering and on fire and it stank. It really, really, really stank, and it stank
vile.
for weeks on end. And my mum was like, "You've stunk out my microwave. It stinks. Everywhere stinks." And my dad works nights, so he sleeps during the day, and he came running down the stairs going, "What's burning? What's on fire? What's on fire?" My potato is now outside in the compost bin where it's wet. So that's my worst cooking mishap. Set fire to a potato.
That leads nicely on to the next question. Have you ever set fire to anything?
Yes. Yes. But not deliberately. There's that accidental cooking mishap that I had, but I've never like committed arson or anything. I set like to a lot of incense sticks and stuff like that. But I've never had like a major accident like my dad did the other week.
Oh god.
He lit the fire pit, balanced it in his wheelbarrow, put his feet up on the side of the wheelbarrow, and may have nodded off to sleep. During which time, lit bits of paper went blowing off the fire pit, landed on our wooden decking, and set it on fire. He also managed to melt his trainers and set the back of his collar of his coat
And melted his wheelbarrow wheel.
on fire and melted his wheelbarrow wheel. And basically all the ground is scorched, and he's very lucky it wasn't a lot worse.
And that he came out of it unscathed.
Apart from his coat and his trainers.
You own a Fiat 500.
No, I don't. I own a Citroen C1. I used to own a Fiat Panda, which... a 2009 Fiat Panda, which is basically the same car underneath the bodywork as the Fiat 500. So if that counts, that counts. But no, I don't actually own a 500.
I don't want to read some of these because they're not nice.
Read it out.
You're secretly a basic bitch.
What's that? What's that? Someone said literally Urban Dictionary, everything behind the scenes. I'm like, what's that?
I'm trying to put it in a nice way for you.
What is that? I've heard the term used, but I don't really know what it means.
Someone who is unflinchingly upholding of status quo and stereotypes of their gender without even realising it.
No, I'm not a basic bitch then. I don't really stereotype people.
You're very high maintenance.
Because I dye my hair and paint my nails and... in aspects, yes, but to be quite honest, I dye my own hair, I paint my own nail. But yes, I do go to a hairdresser, but I think the last time I went to a hairdresser was like over 6 months ago. I think once a year I think I go to a hairdresser, so high maintenance can be, but meh. It's more pampering really than high maintenance.
You have high standards.
Yes, I have ridiculously high standards. It makes me a good leader and a good manager because as well as having these high standards, I will mentor you so you meet these high standards, and it means that I can bring out the best in people. However, it can make me quite difficult to work with. I have also been, if you're an F1 fan and you know who Dr. Helmut Marko is, I have been likened to him a few times.
Have you ever done the lottery?
Have I ever what? Won that?
Done the lottery?
Yeah, a few times. I don't do it very often, just when there's like a big rollover or it's Christmas.
Have you ever won anything like
that? Yeah, a few bits. Not much. I think I won 20 quid on Set for Life once.
Did you know what Dad did once and like win it and then get his money back, basically?
Yeah, but he won a load of stuff on the Irish lottery, didn't he? He won like 600 quid. And bought his digital camera and put the rest towards the holiday.
I don't know.
I think the Irish lottery, you win slightly more better prizes, but nowhere around here does it anymore, which is frustrating.
Have you ever faced your fears?
Spiders, no. Heights, yes. When I did the Elsa down Smeaker Tower for the John Egg Trust, I sort of like forced myself to move my butt down that tower rather sharpish and face my fears, especially when, because it was a windy day, I got blown off course and it was just like flailing around in midair, like completely airborne, and I didn't like it. But yes, I managed to do it, managed to get to the bottom, breathed a heavy sigh of relief once my feet touched terra firma, and then yelled, I need a drink.
Worst haircut disaster?
Haircut or hair colour?
Haircut.
Oh, I think I was in year 7 or year 8 and my mum decided that she was going to trim my hair for me, and this side was shorter than this side and there was a clear step in the back that was about 1 inch long.
Brad Mondo is quaking.
Who's Brad Mondo?
YouTuber. You always did mine right. All off.
Oh, when she gave you a...
And then Theresa May Bob, yeah.
Oh, and there was that one where she put the wrong head on the shaver.
Ah, yes, in year 3.
And
I went to school with a really short bit on my crown and longer bits on the rest, and I looked like Dad because I had a bald spot.
Yeah, you basically like you had a bald spot. Because rather than proceeding to like shave your hair with the short one, she then put the longer one on. It just looked ridiculous. At least it grew out.
You're too picky about men.
I wouldn't say I was too picky. I say that I'm very picky in the sense that I want like a man who's an actual full-grown adult rather than one that just wants babysitting. I want someone that's independent, intelligent, emotionally intelligent as well as academically. Basically, I want somebody nice, somebody that's empathetic, and a lot of overgrown children of my generation are more interested in going down the pub every night and having one-night stands, and that's not for me. So if that makes me picky about the kind of person that I want, then yeah, I'm picky. I have high standards, what can I say? We've touched on this before.
From a psychological viewpoint, that makes you picky. No offence.
I'm just picky about personality though. I'm not bothered whether they've got 3 eyes or 4 legs or whatever.
6 ads.
No, it's more
A time
about
out.
personality. They've got a good personality, I'll have them. That's the end of this video. Thank you to everybody that's taken part and sent in questions on my Twitter and on my Facebook and on my Instagram. Really hope you enjoyed getting some answers to some of your questions and assumptions. So if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to say hi in the comments, and if you'd like to see more of this kind of thing and have more of a window into my weird and wonderful world, don't forget to click subscribe. See you soon. Bye.